When the lights go out and the world falls silent, that's when the truly terrifying things come out to play. What you're about to see isn't for the faint of heart. Real moments caught on camera that defy logic, reason, and sometimes even reality itself. This trucker was just doing his regular shift, driving through the night like he always did. The road stretched endlessly before him, the hum of the engine steady and familiar. Everything seemed routine until something deeply unsettling happened.
Buenas noches, habla monitoreo. Estoy viendo que lleva una mujer con usted. Ya sabe que está prohibido subir a personas. Hágame el favor de dejarla en la siguiente parada, por favor.
Pues vengo solo, deja de estar bromeando.
He received a call from his dispatcher, who sounded uneasy and confused. The company he worked for has a safety system that allows dispatchers to monitor their drivers through live internal cameras in the truck. Normally, this is done to make sure everyone is safe and alert during long hauls. But on this night, the dispatcher saw something on the camera that didn't make any sense. He radioed the driver and asked, "Who's in the cab with you?" You know the company policy. No passengers are allowed during work hours. The driver paused for a moment, confused, before replying, "What are you talking about? I'm alone." The dispatcher went silent, watching the feed again, then said, "There's someone sitting right behind you." If what the driver said was true, then what the camera captured in that moment is something that will chill you to the bone. The figure in the background had glowing eyes, a blank expression, and a calm, almost lifeless demeanor. It didn't move like a normal person would, simply sat there, staring. At first, some people thought maybe it was just a mannequin or perhaps a reflection from the window. But if that were the case, why didn't the driver notice it? Why didn't he react? He insists he was completely alone. Whatever that figure was, he has no explanation for it to this day.
Buenas noches, habla monitoreo. Estoy viendo que lleva una mujer con usted. Ya sabe que está prohibido subir a personas. Hágame el favor de dejarla en la siguiente parada, por favor.
Pues vengo solo, deja de estar bromeando.
Buenas noches, habla monitoreo. Estoy viendo que lleva una mujer con usted. Ya sabe que está prohibido subir a personas. Hágame el favor de dejarla en la siguiente parada, por favor.
Pues vengo solo, deja de estar bromeando.
And if you look closely at the footage yourself, you'll understand why this clip continues to haunt everyone who's seen it. Dolls are creepy enough on their own, but the next clip might make you throw yours away for good. A family recorded what appears to be their old Chucky doll moving its head from side to side. They claim the doll hasn't had batteries for years. It just sat on a shelf in their home until one night it began to move by itself. The family thought maybe they were imagining things until it happened again. This time, they caught it clearly on video. The head turns slightly, then stops, as if the doll is watching them. And it doesn't stop there. Another collection of dolls, displayed in an antique shop, all begin to shift at the same time. Their heads slowly tilt, one by one, toward the camera. These moments make even the most skeptical viewer feel uneasy. In the next clip, there is an empty park bench. Nobody is sitting there, but the shadow on the ground tells a different story. It clearly shows the outline of a person sitting perfectly still. The figure doesn't move, doesn't fade, and the lighting doesn't change. Could this be just a trick of the light? Maybe an illusion caused by reflections? Or are we seeing something that isn't supposed to exist at all? Security footage then shows something even more unsettling. A translucent figure appears in the distance, walking across the parking lot. Its body is pale, see-through, and the way it moves is completely unnatural. It doesn't walk like a human being. It glides forward in a slow, distorted motion. The guard who found the footage said no one was on the property at the time. Whatever this thing was, It didn't leave behind any footprints or signs of movement. To this day, no one has been able to identify it. Watch this next video carefully. A woman appears to be gliding smoothly across the ice without moving her legs. She isn't skating, and she isn't slipping. She's just sliding, perfectly balanced, her body motionless. Viewers have argued whether it's a camera glitch or something more sinister, but one thing is certain. The footage feels wrong in a way that is hard to explain. In another recording, a group of friends were walking home late at night when they heard strange noises coming from a storm drain. One of them took out a phone and started recording. When the light hit the grate, two glowing eyes appeared deep in the darkness below, staring straight back at them. The person filming froze, whispering to the others. Then, as the eyes blinked, they panicked and ran. The clip ends abruptly, but the sound of their footsteps and frightened laughter says everything. Next, we see a short clip from a home security camera. A simple rag lies on the floor, still and harmless. Then, out of nowhere, it begins to lift up slowly and floats into the air as if pulled by invisible hands. The man in the room grabs his daughter and rushes out in terror. He later said there were no strings, no fans, nothing that could explain what they saw. And finally, one of the most disturbing recordings of all. A security guard on night duty thought he saw an intruder on the grounds. He grabbed his flashlight and approached, yelling for the person to leave. On the footage, you can clearly see him arguing with someone, pointing, and gesturing toward an unseen figure. But when the video is reviewed later, there's no one there. The guard is completely alone. He was shouting into empty space, yet reacting as if someone was right in front of him. The fear in his voice is real. What he saw that night remains a mystery. Each of these clips reminds us that cameras sometimes capture more than we're meant to see. Whether these are tricks of the mind, technical glitches, or true encounters with the unknown, they leave one thing certain. Not everything around us can be easily explained. If you enjoy uncovering the world's most chilling, unexplained moments, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. There are many more terrifying videos just like these waiting to be discovered.